Hello and welcome to my channel. For most of my video, I'm using my Canon EOS R, which is on the gimbal over there. But for my going around vlog setup is my Sony ZV1, which is right here. And you can see that I have a Neewer extension, kind of a wide angle lens in the front. If you really want to film yourself and you don't have much space, then I really recommend one of these extension tube wide angle lens. It also do macro, so if I need to do something really close up, this thing is fantastic. I have two versions of this kind of a wide angle lens. The other one I had was a stick-on one, which I don't like because it put a lot of stress on the motor shaft, whereas this one actually mount directly onto the outer ring of the lens barrel. Look at how tiny that is. But one of the problems that I face with this Sony camera is that the battery life sucks. You can put a dummy battery with a wire hanging out, but you still need something to power that. So what I opt for is the battery power the camera, but I got one of these from Ulanzo. It's like an external battery pack, but built into like a tripod. If I take it off, then you can have a look. So basically, this is what you get. So in the UK, I think they're about 30 or 40 pounds or something like that. So they're not expensive. This one is actually from my mont, and it has a 5000 milliamp battery in there. So this will extend the battery life of your camera while you're using it. So this will solve a lot of my problem. But there's a design flaw. So look at the tripod. That is tiny. If I mount this directly onto the underneath of the Sony camera, then I can't adjust the angle when I prop it down on the table, for example. So I need to add something like a ball joint. And this is already kind of a short, small one, or medium-sized one, which extend the camera a bit further from my face, which is great. But the drawback is that this small tripod is not really sturdy. If you're looking straight ahead, it's fine, but as soon as I tilt it downwards, and it just wants to topple over. This is definitely can do with another inch or two. Funny you say that, right? But if you look at other tripod solution, look, so this is from a Neewer tripod stand. This is made of metal, and it opens a lot wider and is very sturdy. And this one from this gimbal, again, open wide flat. This is made of plastic, and they are very sturdy. And this one from another gimbal, this one made of metal. Even this is a smaller, like I say, about an inch bigger. But because it's spread out over a bigger distance, so it's very sturdy. So let's come to the point of this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew the base plate, and then I'm going to take off the legs, tap the middle for a 1/4 thread, just like a normal mini tripod thread. And then I can use one of these on that, which will make it really stable. And also, if I want to use it as a selfie stick, I can extend it. I put the link in the description for everything that I'm going to use today. So hopefully I can tap and make a thread on this properly. My idea is to take this piece out, tap the middle for the 1/4 size of a thread with a tap drill. It's the first time I use this, so I'm not sure if it will work out for me, but hopefully that will. Alright, so let's do this. I find sometimes this kind of things is too delicate for a screw gun, so definitely a manual screwdriver is the way to go. And oh no, this is plastic as well. That's not going to be strong. Really slowly, because it's plastic. It's surprisingly sturdy with just like plastic and 3 screws. Okay, so bye-bye legs. I mean, they are reversible. I can always put those legs back. And I'm going to use the Neewer one. Neewer brand. Because this one actually extends as well. So, you know. So now what you do is just a short lead, which is I think is a micro USB cable. So one side plug in the handle, and the other side plug into your camera. Well, obviously I know it works because I tried it earlier. And there we go. So So when you are not using the camera and plugged in, it is charging the camera. And when you switch it on, and you can see and now it is using the power from the Unenzo power grip, and you got a USB-C to plug in here. So from now on I will be charging this one instead of charging the camera, and this should last me for hours of footage. No more running out of juice. It does spoil the aesthetic of the short tripod, though. I do like the mini tripod, but even this newer tripod is still a bit bulky. Even that is dirtier than that. I really like. Whoop. Nope. Center of gravity thing. So this is still too small. If I'm pointing forward, make sure the leg is pointing forward as well. Leg is showing, so we have to lift up a bit. There. So this is a close-up of the battery grip without the legs. So the legs are now taken out. This side is a thread. This side is a re-threaded at the bottom. It's not even straight in the middle, but don't mind it, it does work. So for now, I'm going to use these tripod legs. So you can see I threaded it, so now I can just screw it on. Okay, nice and tight. Since this is a ball head, so it doesn't matter which direction, but sometimes I like it sideways. So make sure it can go like that. Okay, so okay for now, and then this now goes on there. Ho 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 ho, lovely. Oh, much lighter. Perfect. Much lighter. And then the power cable goes on here, and that goes up on the top. Now I do need this port open because when the base is screwed on, I can't take the card out, so sometimes I just rely on cable to computer. So, and it's charging. Well done, Unenzo. Right, I hope you find my information useful. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel to help me grow. See you next time with more interesting gadget. Bye bye.